Hello YouTube, how are you all doing? BizMatthew here once again with another video, and today I want to talk about the different niches for dropshipping and what is the best niche for your Shopify dropshipping store. Alright, now talking about the best niche for dropshipping, I can't really name specifics, but I can give you a criteria to find the best niche for you and your platform and what you want to do with your Shopify business. Now, uh, number one is always experiment with different niches. Experiment with niches that you love. So if you're into dogs and you just love pit bulls, experiment with that since you're passionate about that. But learn also that niche is not you don't only go for niches that you are interested in or into. You can become an expert in another niche. For example, let's say you're a guy and you love motorcycles or whatnot, um, and you want to sell motorcycle equipment. You can do that on AliExpress. Find gloves, helmets. However, if you feel like the audience is saturated and there's not a lot of people in that niche, you being a hard Harley guy, you can find a niche in the feminine section. You can sell makeup, um, and even if that's not your biggest interest or you know nothing about it, you become an expert in that niche and you display that with your Shopify store. Make it professional, make it like you know what you're talking about, and just learn more about the audience, learn more about um, just the different characteristics of that niche. And so the best niche for me is just a niche that is not that saturated. Obviously, I feel like the dog niche is heavily saturated, but obviously there's still people making a ton of money in the dog niche, and even new Shopify stores that start in that niche that are killing it. But to me, I think the dog niche is a little saturated. Most of the examples you see online on YouTube, even what I give, they talk about the dog niche, and so people go and copy that, and so there's a lot of competition there. So I would steer clear of that. If you can, try to go really specific. If you're doing dogs, go even deeper. Do Rottweilers, do even deeper. Do only Rottweiler puppies. Go even deeper if you can into that niche. Um, what else? A niche. The best niche to me is a niche where there may be some competition, but it's not saturated. As in, you don't see so many YouTubers talk about it when they're giving examples, or like tutorials. You don't see it in courses, um, and um, yeah, it's just not heavily saturated. You don't see it on your Facebook feeds a lot, and also that um, you don't want it to be undersaturated. So you don't want to target a audience that never been touched with ads before. I mean, you can, and it can work really well for you, but you have to have a balance. You don't want it saturated, and you don't want it undersaturated. And so that's why I like AliExpress, sorting it by orders, seeing if they have at least 200, 300 orders, so I can see, okay, this item is a little popular. Let me advertise this a little bit more and bring it up to 1,000 orders or more. And so you can do that. So that's a good niche. Not overly saturated and not undersaturated. Also, you want to make sure that there's enough people in your niche that you can advertise for the long term, because you want your store to last a long. You want longevity with it. Um, and so doing that is a good thing. Make sure there's a good amount of people in your audience, millions of people, that you can keep on retargeting, keep finding new customers every year. Um, and also, you also want to make sure a niche is, uh, it's not, there is a good amount of people, but also there I don't even know what I was gonna say. I really don't. I really don't. But yeah, let me think. Let me think. Mm-mm. Yeah, you want your niche to be able to. Wow, I can't believe I'm really doing this. Wow. Oh yeah. So you want your niche to uh, be able to buy multiple products. So if you're selling hoodies, you want to be able to target the niche like year round in a way. So you can sell them T-shirts during the summer and shorts during the summer and coat and jackets during the winter and fall. Uh, like as in like because I know like some there's seasons for hunting or fishing season, and so you can do really well one month, but the next month you can do horribly. Depending on the season. So kind of make sure your audience is year round, so you can target them year round and create that passive income year round. And yeah, so if you all have any other questions, please let me know. Subscribe and be sure to comment below. All right, peace.